I decided to flip my hair just a little bit, just make myself feel sassy and ready. Hi, it's Scola and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a bit of a get ready with me. I'm going to be doing my hair and also answering some of the questions you guys had over on Instagram and Snapchat to do with my weight loss journey and all that good stuff. So let's get into it. I'm going to be doing a bit of a get ready with me situation because I got some hair from Nadula Hair and they were so lovely to send this to me, and I want to show you guys the hair because it is actually so good. So I'm not the best when it comes to hair, so I need a lot of help and I need good quality because I just don't know what I'm doing a lot of the time. So let me go through the hair that I got from Nadula Hair first. So it is a Brazilian natural wave. I got it in 18 inches and I got 3 bundles with the frontal. So it was like 18 inches, but I cut it because you guys know I like shorter hair. I used to love having long hair, but it's just really hard for me to manage, and oh my goodness, I hope my eyelash is not falling off again. Okay, my eyelash, oh guys, we're having eyelash malfunctions again. I'm really trying to learn how to like just, you know, do basic beauty things that I just struggle with. So these lashes, I actually got them with the hair because like I just love it when you order hair they always put eyelashes in with it because they just know you want to be on point and fabulous. But Scola sucks at doing eyelashes by herself. So yeah, those are the specs for this particular hair, and I was shook because this is the first time I have not gone for a curly texture. So you guys know I usually go for like a very curly texture because I thought it was a lot easier for me to blend with my natural hair, which it is, but I don't want to actually have my natural hair out a lot of the time. So underneath this wig I actually have my hair braided down, and I had that done at a local salon that I go to. It's called Kumba's Salon. I will leave, I think she has a Facebook page, but she's not very like much on the internet, but I'll leave it down below. So if you're in like the West Sussex area, she's based in Crawley, so that's where I'll go and get my hair done when I need it braided and all that kind of cute stuff. So I'll leave her details down below if I can find them. And then the actual wig itself, I had one of my friends make it, so I actually reached out on Snapchat. You guys probably saw I need to get my hair done, and so I reached out, and one of my friends, Kemi, which you guys might remember from my vlog in 2016 when I went to Zimbabwe, that's where I met her first, but she lives here now as well. So she actually did my wig for me and it is on point. I will leave a link to her Instagram down below, and like when I first got this wig it looked on point, and I'm struggling to customize it as well because she'd already like gelled everything in place. All I had to do was just like stick it on my head. Because I'm not an expert at that, I don't want to show you guys our whole process. So right now it's just setting and we will start styling it in a little bit, but for now I've been rambling on and on about hair for too long, so let's go into answering a few of the questions that you guys had about my journey and what I've been doing so far. So I'll probably go over to Snapchat before I head over to Instagram. Okay, so this is a question I get very often, and this is from MJ, and they asked, how do you stay motivated to exercise? It's so easy to fall off, of course. How do you keep up with it? I think when it comes to exercise, it's all about finding the thing that you hate the least. That's one thing I always say in my videos. You're probably tired of me saying this by now, but find the exercise you hate the least, because if you keep trying to do an exercise that just doesn't work for you, then that is when you're going to start to lose motivation. You're not going to like it. So try to find something that excites you and makes you feel strong and like you're really achieving the most that you can. So Abby Sola asked, hi Scola, I keep losing weight then gaining it back. How do I maintain weight loss? I think if you keep gaining back the weight, I think you need to look at why. I think it's so important not just to keep trying to lose weight, but look at what is actually holding you back and what's causing you to gain weight. Find the reason why you are gaining that weight back, because that's the only reason you'll be able to help yourself. I could guess a million reasons as to why you're gaining the weight back, but they probably won't be helpful for you, so it's best for you just to reflect and figure it out. Oh, this is a video.
Hey Scola, it seems like you know what you need to do to lose the weight, even with the hypothyroidism. Can you give us some tips?
So yeah, so as you guys know, I've been losing weight slowly but surely, and my goal is to lose 30 pounds overall, and I have a condition called hypothyroidism. Feel free to do some research on it, but one of the symptoms of that condition is that it's very difficult to lose weight, and so I think for me, what I realized is that there is a science to it, and it's so important to do the research, because it feels like a lot to do the research in the beginning, but once you've done that research and you find what works for you, after that it's just plain sailing. In anything you're doing, do research on what works for your body and what doesn't. Okay, I'm currently fasting for religious reasons, but I still want to work out. I prefer training in the mornings as I feel it gets me going for the day, but doing this during this fasting period, it gets to like 1:30ish and I'm so tired. I break my fast around 7. So my questions are, when do you think is best to work out, and what are the best workout for anyone who is fasting? So you are not alone. So I was actually fasting at the beginning of the year. I was doing the Daniel fast and also a 10-day fast, which is very similar, where you break your fast at around 6 p.m. So I was breaking my fast around 6 p.m. So what I would do is I wouldn't work out earlier in the day, but what I would try to do is just stay active and do things like go out and walk and just do things that are still using my body and being active, because you definitely don't want to do that thing where you just spend the day in bed until you get a chance to eat. So you want to still stay active and moving your body. So just try to do different chores around the house, get moving, get walking, that kind of thing. And then at 6 p.m. I'd break my fast and have a small meal. I wouldn't eat too much, but just enough so that I don't feel that like sort of ravenous feeling. And I'd make sure I drink lots of water as well. And then once I've done that, I'll let that settle for about 30 minutes to an hour, and then that's when I would do my workout at around 7 p.m. So once I've worked out at 7 p.m, that takes about an hour. I'll get my workout in, feeling good, and then I've showered, all that good stuff. By 8 p.m. I can eat again and have another meal. So that's how I was doing it during my fast. So this is Sarah. I have a goal to lose 30 pounds for the first half of this year. Got 8 down so far. Wondering if you have any tips for getting rid of stretch marks. I am going to start curling my hair, so this is what I wanted to do today. So I actually brushed out the hair. By the way, I'm gonna answer the question. I just wanted to start getting going on this. Did I do that okay? I did it! OMG! Okay, so I'm using the Numi, I never know if I'm saying this right, the Numi straighteners. They're like quite thin and they're this gorgeous color, so it's like the color of my room. I love it. The hair is just so soft and lovely. Honestly, I'm never going back. Okay, I'm not saying I'm never going back to curly hair, but I'm less inclined to go back to like the super kinky curly hair. It's just so tangly when I have that hair, but this hair, I'll try this like curly kinky hair from Nadula Hair, because I feel like it'll probably be really soft and lovely, and maybe I've just ordered from like the wrong vendors before, but I feel like this is gonna be really nice. Like, look how easy it's curling, like oh no, I unclipped mid curl. Oh, that looks so cute. So when it comes to stretch marks, I just feel like the best thing to do is just to accept them. When I was a lot younger, I used to be a lot more obsessive about getting rid of my stretch marks, but then again, my stretch marks aren't as prominent as they were when I was younger. So when I was younger, I had the proper like black stretch marks that were like proper scars, whereas now I have the lighter, more like silver toned ones, which I feel like just visually you can't see them as much, or it's the only stretch marks I tend to see like in society now. When people like accept your stretch marks, they're always like the lighter silvery toned ones and not like the purpley bruisey ones that you don't actually see very often, even in like body confidence stuff. Those are the ones I had when I was younger. And the products I used were the Palmer's products. So if you guys don't know, I work with Palmer's quite a bit, and it started from when I was younger. I used to always make videos about Palmer's products and how they helped my stretch marks, especially the stretch mark lotion from Palmer's. So I highly recommend that one. Like, that's probably the one that made the biggest change, and I was so consistent in using it. Like, I was consistent in using it for like a year. So if you do want to sort of fade your stretch marks, don't think it's gonna happen overnight. It's gonna take a long time, because it's basically a scar, and it's a very deep scar as well. But I just say don't fuss yourself about it too much, but at the same time saying that is like really difficult to be like, just love them, learn to accept them. It takes time for everyone, I think. So I chose not to use any heat difference products or any products with curling the hair, because I want to see how it does without any products in it in terms of curling. But usually I would use like something to make sure that it's not gonna get damaged. Took me forever to say that. It's not gonna get damaged. So I do have curling ones from Numi, but I felt more like using the straighteners because I just feel like sometimes it works better than using the curling ones that just make it look a bit too ringlety. And I just wanted something that looked a bit cute. So I want to give you guys a bit of an update as well on my weight loss. I've been doing really well with my weight loss so far. I'm quite happy with it. And I'm just taking it as slow as I can, but also not being too easy on myself. It's just finding that fine balance between wanting to achieve my goals but also not wanting it to take over my life and become a negative thing. So I am still on a good track to being able to lose 50 pounds, I believe. Not 50 pounds, 30 pounds. Okay, so yeah, this is the final hair without my scarf on. So I'm actually pretty happy with it. I wasn't expecting it to look this good because when I first glued it out and I looked like I was making a madness. But I'm looking at it and it doesn't look too bad. I've actually laid the edges fairly alright. So I used the Got To Be gel, which I think is amazing and really does stay in place. So whenever I used to see people saying, oh my gosh, you have to use like the Got To Be gel, it like just literally lays your edges. I was like, does it? Does it really? Now I've used it. It's amazing and I'm so happy with it. The only thing is that if you use too much, you do get a slightly white residue. I'm just so happy with the job Kemi did when customizing it because it would not be where it is right now. She did not customize it so amazingly. She customized the lace and like bleached it and plucked it and like made the whole wig. All I did to the wig was just cut it to a length that I felt comfortable with, and then I cut the lace as well. So I actually did the stupid thing of cutting the lace before I like put it on my head. So now round here the lace is just a bit too far back, so it's always covered on that side. But yeah, I am really happy with this hair. It's so soft and bouncy. It's currently, I think to date, the best hair I've ever gotten in terms of texture. It doesn't shed. I mean, it does shed like every hair sheds. Like you can't expect it to just like be super glued into the thing, but it does actually stay in place a fair good amount. Like if I were to run my hands through it now, there's like a little bit of shedding, but like compared to my other wig that I have, if you run your hands through it, you're gonna pull out a clump, so just keep that in mind. But anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this little review. I do have some coupon codes for you guys, so if you want to get any discounts on this hair off, I'll leave them all down below. And I'm really excited to try more Nadula hair because they also have like curly textures, they also have like all kinds of textures basically, and I'm just so excited to try them, especially now that I have someone who can make wigs for me and customize them for me. She's amazing. I'll leave Kemi's details down below. But yeah, thank you so much for Nadula Hair for this amazing hair. I'm so happy, I'm so chuffed with it, and I hope you guys try it out and you like it too. If you do let me know, because I know finding good hair is so difficult, and I feel like I've reviewed so much other hair in the past where I've been like, oh, I actually quite like this, or this is alright. Now I've tried this, I'm like, okay, I don't think I really want to try anything else. But I think I've been talking for far too long with you guys, so I will let you guys go. I will just go and be sassy with my new hair that I'm loving. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay healthy, stay luscious, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!